Welcome to the Terry Wilson 3 podcast, your go-to for the trends, tools, and tactics shaping business today. In this episode, Terry takes you inside one of the most surprising shifts in our economy, the rise of GLP-1 weight loss drugs like Ozempic and Wegovy, and how they're reshaping consumer behavior, from restaurants to retail, gyms to groceries, marketing to medicine. If you're a small business owner, you need to understand how the Ozempic economy could impact you. So sit back and relax. We'll dive in right after this.
In the barren silence of the wilderness, a single flame calls his name. One step closer, and everything changes. It is what it is, encounters the great I am that I am.
Listen to Season 1 and other biblical teachings now at terrywilson3.org.
You're listening to TerryWilson3.com. TerryWilson3.com. Inspiring, informative, and entertaining content for the entrepreneur and small business owner. Here's your host, Terry Wilson.
Every decade or so, a single product changes the way we live, shop, and spend. In the 2000s, it was the smartphone. In the 2010s, it was the streaming. And in the 2020s, this just might be a prescription injection, Ozempic, Wegovy, and other GLP-1 drugs. Here's why. These medications don't just help people lose weight. They change what people buy, how much they eat, how they exercise, and even how they see themselves. For a small business owner, this isn't just trivia. If your customers are eating less, shopping differently, and redefining health, your business, whether you run a restaurant, a boutique, a fitness studio, or even a marketing agency, needs to adjust. This episode is about how you can stay ahead of the curve instead of being steamrolled by it. So what's changing in a consumer basket? GLP-1 users cut calorie intake by 20 to 30%. Translation, smaller meals, fewer impulse buys, and less snacking. For restaurants, fewer upsells. People skip the fries, the refill, or desserts. If you own a diner, this could quietly shrink ticket sizes. For retailers, shoppers may prioritize quality over quantity. Instead of bulk junk food, they splurge on fresh produce, premium protein, or stylish clothes. For service businesses, customers may start reallocating spending. The $30 they saved on snacks could be redirected to fitness, skincare, coaching, or professional development. So here's the small business takeaway. Ask yourself, if my customers start buying less volume, how can I position myself as the premium choice they still keep in their basket? So for you TW3 members out here that are marketing different products, goods, and services for our referral marketing partners, pay close attention to buying trends because of these GLP-1 drugs, because it could be that your marketing efforts need to pivot to come in line with the new market. Winners emerging in this, gyms and personal trainers. Far from losing clients, many GLP-1 users are joining gyms for the first time, feeling physically capable again to exercise. Meal prep services and nutritional service coaches, portion control, and health meal planning is a hot service right now because of this new type drug. Fashion retailers and boutiques, customers often need an entirely new wardrobe after weight loss. Health and wellness coaches, mindset and accountability becomes valuable for people adjusting to a new lifestyle. So here's the case study. A small boutique gym in Texas reported a surge in signups from people on weight loss medication. They pivoted their marketing with ads like, starting a new chapter in your health, let's build the strength to keep it. So here's for the small business person out there listening to this. If you're in health, fitness, retail, or coaching, position yourself as the next step after weight loss, helping people maintain or enhance their transformation. So I want my listeners to understand something. It's not that I'm necessarily endorsing or speaking against GLPs. That is something that the individual is going to have to make a decision on. I know there is a lot of opinions on the efficacy of them and the sort of postscript use of them that is being used right now off script. So I get those debates. I get those understandings. I am not coming down on either side. All I am, as a business coach, entrepreneur, and someone that produces content for small business owners, specifically those in spaces that are doing online marketing and those type of things, I'm letting you know you need to adjust how you're marketing, who you're marketing to, and your value proposition that you're offering. So there's risk and there's losers like everything else. Restaurants, especially fast food, smaller orders, thinner margins. Snack brands and convenience stores, impulse sales are declining right now. Alcohol sales, some GLP-1 users report reduced cravings, not just for food, but for alcohol as well. That means bars, breweries, and liquor retailers could feel a dip based on more and more use of these type of drugs. But here's the kicker. Risk also means opportunities. Restaurants might pivot to smaller portion sizes, premium experiences, or healthier menu items. Convenience stores could pivot from grab a snack to grab a protein shake or healthy energy boost. Bars could push mocktails and low-calorie drinks, tapping into the sober, curious trend that's going on right now. So, small business takeaway, here it is. If your industry is on the loser side of a shift, take what I can, swap, repackage, and rebrand so I ride the wave instead of trying to drown in it. So, the Ozempic ripple effect is not just in food. Here's the real impact. If you're in healthcare right now, pharmacies and clinics are overwhelmed with demand. If you're in healthcare services, telehealth, or local clinics, there's businesses to be had in support, counseling, and ongoing care. If you're in retail right now, clothing stores, especially boutiques, can create transition wardrobes, subscription boxes, or loyalty programs that grow with customers changing their body types. Technology. When apps are emerging for GLP users, meal tracking, community support, side effects tracking, a small software shop or marketing agency can jump on here quick. So for your TW3 users, hear me now or miss out later. So here's your small business takeaway. Look at second order effects. If the drug changes people's daily routines, what new needs does that person have that you can create and fill for them? The Entrepreneur's Playbook. Here's 4 strategies that small businesses can implement right now to leverage this new trend that's going on because of GLP-1 drugs. Number 1, reposition your marketing. Shift from indulgence, treat yourself, to empowerment, fuel yourself. Example, instead of our pizza's loaded with cheese, try custom sizes and toppings to fit your lifestyle. Offer premium, not just more. Customers eating less quantity doesn't necessarily mean they have to spend less. Think higher margins, smaller volume products. Example, restaurants add a fit and fuel menu. Retail, curate limited but premium collections. Rather than giving them 50 gallons of nonsense, give them 200 gallons of premium and being able to charge the same. Number 3, create community around the health. Build Facebook groups, email newsletters, or local meetups around health, fitness, and confidence. Here's an example. A coffee shop could host a monthly Wellness Wednesday with speakers or nutritional or fitness gurus coming in to speak. Number 4, bundle and diversify. Don't just sell one thing. Offer services or products that tie into the wellness journey. Example, a clothing store could partner with a local trainer. Buy jeans, get a free workout session. Think about the possibilities here. Future-proofing your business is the way you're going to be able to thrive in the oncoming changes that are being obviously put on all of us small business owners. So here are some ways that you can future-proof your business. This trend is still in its infancy. Only a small fraction of Americans are on GLP-1s today, but adoption is accelerating day after day to these new drugs. What does that mean? The impact on spending patterns for you, and how can you grow? If you're a small business owner, you can't wait. Here's some sales. Your sales slip could react. You need to future-proof now. So this is what it means. Adding healthier options, creating premium experiences, building loyalty programs now, and partnering with other local businesses around wellness. Even if you're not in the wellness space, you can partner with other businesses who are. The iPhone reshaped the entire industry. The Ozempic economy could be just that disruptive, a lot of people are saying. The entrepreneurs who win are the ones who spot the shift and adapt early. So here's my call to action to you. My challenge is this: take one thing from today's episode and apply it to your business this week. Maybe it's a new marketing angle, a new menu tweak, a partnership idea, or just surveying your customers about what health means to them today. Because here's the truth: waiting will cost you. Cost is revenue in missed opportunity and in market share. If you're serious about positioning your business for the future, I want to help. Book a strategy call right now. I can show you some like products. If you don't even have the particular products, goods, or services you need in that space because you're in something completely different, I can show you some products that don't cost you anything to offer, won't cost you anything to get involved with, don't cost you anything to use. And you can start realigning your value proposition with this ongoing trends. Because at the end of the day, the businesses that are the most nimble, the most forward-looking, the most capable of reaching people where they're at. Because think about this: what is true marketing? Marketing is nothing more than joining the conversation someone's having so you can have the conversation you want to have. And by understanding this new Ozempic economy, even though it might be the furthest thing from your business, even though it might be the furthest thing from what you do, you can use this trend by strategically placing your value proposition and what you do behind something that you can offer as a door opener, as a gatekeeper, as a way of just starting a conversation so that I can have them come over and have this conversation. Take advantages of this. Listen, headphones took off. Wireless headphones took off when the mobile phone took off. It just opened the door for us. So I'm telling you, you don't necessarily have to be in the iPhone, Android business to have an effect over here in your business. You don't have to be in the Ozempic, the health business. That might be the furthest thing from what you do and offer. But you got to think strategically. How am I connected to it? Because everybody's connected to everything by just a few degrees. The more we can understand that, the more we can put our products, goods, and services behind the conversation that people are already having so that we can then bring them into the value that we offer. So we can then acquire those clients, customers, and folks that would need, want, desire, and could afford what it is we offer. Till next time, I'll talk to you later.
Thanks for listening to the Terry Wilson 3 podcast. Subscribe, share, and take action. For resources and coaching to grow your business, visit terrywilson3.com. Until next time, keep building, keep growing, and keep moving forward.
Are you leading on instinct or insight? Introducing Ascend 360, the exclusive leadership assessment tool used by top business owners, pastors, managers, and entrepreneurs to grow their impact and lead with clarity. Ascend 360 combines the power of personality profiling, communication analysis, and goal-oriented behavior into one easy-to-understand report that shows you exactly how to lead better, faster, and smarter. If you're ready to improve team performance, boost your leadership confidence, and unlock your next level, start today free of charge at terrywilson3.com/leadership. That's terrywilson3.com/leadership. Ascend 360. Clarity that leads. Leadership that lasts.
Running a business is tough. Your to-do list never ends, and the phone keeps ringing. What if you could focus on your daily operations without worrying about missed calls? At TW3, we've got you covered with our 24/7 call answering service, starting at just $25 per month. Here's how it works. When your phone rings, our team answers every call, takes the caller's name, number, email, and reason for calling. We can even handle basic customer support, answering frequently asked questions about your business, or book appointments for you right on the spot. But it doesn't stop there. We'll immediately send you a text or email with all the details so you can follow up at your convenience if needed. Our service also filters out spam calls, giving you more time to focus on what really matters, growing your business. And here's the best part. With 24/7 availability, your customers get the help they need anytime, day or night, leaving a lasting impression of professionalism and care. Don't let missed calls slow you down. Call us at 864-507-9696 to schedule a quick demo and see how our award-winning service can work for you. Your time is valuable. Let us help you protect it.